Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to crochet a phone bag. It is really easy and friendly for beginners. For this phone bag, it's so simple. It's just 2 rows repeat and use only one small ball of yarn. Took a half day to finish it. For this phone bag, I use milk cotton yarn with size DK or 4 ply. It can fit for any smartphone if you use the same yarn size like mine. And in this video, I also showing you how to make a phone bag bigger and longer, so you don't have to worry about using different size of yarn, thin thread or thick thread than mine. Okay, now without further ado, let's get started. First thing first, make a slip knot. And then make a foundation chains by multiply by 3. So you just keep adding more 3 chains and 3 chains until you got your desired length of your phone bag. So for my phone bag, I make 21 chains. I recommend you to make it bigger than your phone, because when we're making the cross treble crochet stitches, the length of this foundation chains will get shorter or your phone bag will look a little bit smaller. After you got 21 chains, then add one more chains. It is for the turning chain. In total, you must have 22 chains. And next, we are going to make single crochet stitch. For row 1, skip 1 chain and make single crochet into the second chain. To make single crochet, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now you have 2 loops on your hook. Then yarn over and pull through all 2 loops. You can use stitch marker to mark this first single crochet stitch. And next, keep making single crochet into every chain until you have one last chain. Then we meet you back again. And after you have one last chain, and then we are going to make increase by make 5 single crochet into this last loop or into this last chain. After you got 5 stitches in the same loop, and next we are going to continue make single crochet along this side of the row. Keep making single crochet into each loop until you have one last loop or one last stitch. Then I will meet you back again. After you have one last stitch, which is the stitch where you marked, and then we are going to make increase again by make 4 single crochet into the same loop. After you got 4 single crochet in the same loop, then we are going to make slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch, which is the stitch that you use stitch marker to mark. To make slip stitch, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops. And this is what the first row looks like. For this row 1, you must have 48 stitches in total. And next, we are going to make cross treble crochet stitch. For row 2, chain 3. For chain 3, we don't count as a stitch. And next, skip 3 stitches. For the small loop that near chain 3, we also count it as a stitch. So skip this first stitch, the second, third, and we are going to working treble crochet into the fourth stitch. To make treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert the hook into the fourth stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now you have 4 loops on your hook. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and now you have 3 loops on your hook. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops again, and now you have 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over and pull through these 2 last loops, and this is what a treble crochet looks like. And next, we are going to continue make a treble crochet into the next 2 stitches. After you got 3 treble crochet stitches, and then make front cross treble crochet stitch into this previous stitch that we just kept. So you just skip the third stitch, the second, and working the stitch into the first stitch, which is the loop that near chain 3, by place your hook in front of these treble crochet stitches, as you can see, and then make a treble crochet stitch until you got 3 stitches. After you have made 3 treble crochet stitches, and this is what the cross treble crochet stitch looks like. This is what the front side looks like, and this is what the back side of the stitch looks like. As you can see, it looks like letter X or cross sign. And next, we are going to repeat the same thing by skip 3 stitches and make treble crochet into the next 3 stitches. After you got 3 treble crochets, then we are going to make front cross treble crochet into the stitches that we just kept. Keep repeating this around until you reach the end of the row. Then we meet you back again. After you reach the end of the row, you must have this small loop that we made slip stitch, and for this small loop we don't count it as a stitch. And this is what it looks like after you reach the end of the row. And next we are going to continue make slip stitch into the first treble crochet stitch, which is the stitch that near chain 3. So you just skip chain 3 stitch and make slip stitch into this first treble crochet stitch. After you have made slip stitch, and this is what the second row looks like. And next for row 3, chain 3. Like I said, for chain 3 we don't count it as a stitch. And then we are going to make treble crochet into the next 3 stitches by make treble crochet into the same loop with chain 3. And continue make treble crochet into the next 2 stitches. After you have made 3 treble crochet stitches, and then we are going to make back cross treble crochet into these double crochet stitches that behind the chain 3 stitch. So skip the third stitch, second stitch, and working the stitch into this first stitch. Yarn over twice on the hook, then place the hook behind these treble crochet stitches as you can see, and then insert the hook into the first treble crochet stitch. Keep making treble crochet until you got 3 stitches. after you got 3 treble crochet stitches, and this is what the stitch looks like. And next, skip 3 stitches and make 3 treble crochets. After you have made 3 treble crochets, then we are going to make back cross treble crochet into the stitches that we just skipped. After you have made 3 back cross treble crochet stitch, and this is what it looks like. Keep repeating this around until you reach the end of the row, then we meet you back again. And this is what it looks like after you reach the end of the row. And next, we are going to continue make slip stitch into the stitch that need chain 3 stitch. You just skip chain 3 stitch and make slip stitch into this first treble crochet stitch. And this is what the third row looks like. Next, for row 4, chain 3. After you have made 3 chains, then make 3 treble crochet stitches. After you got 3 treble crochet stitches, and then for this row we are going to make front cross treble crochet stitch again, but we are working into the stitches behind the chain 3 stitch. Skip the third and the second stitch and working front cross treble crochet stitch into this first treble crochet stitch. After you have made 3 front cross treble crochet stitches, and this is what it looks like. And next, you just skip 3 stitches and make 3 treble crochets. and then make 3 front cross treble crochet into the stitch that you just skipped. Keep repeating this around until you reach the end of the row, then I will meet you back again. And this is what it looks like after you reach the end of the row. Then continue make slip stitch into the stitch that near chain 3. And this is what the 4th row looks like. For the next row, you just keep repeating row 3 and row 4. It means that you have to alternate these 2 rows by make 1 row with front cross treble crochet stitch and 1 row with back cross treble crochet stitch until you reach row 11. Then I will meet you back again. And this is what it looks like after you reach row 11. If you guys want your phone bag more longer, you just add more row by repeat row 3 and row 4. And next, we are going to make single crochet around this edge as a border. To begin, continue from where your last stitch is for row 12. Chain 1. For chain 1, we don't count it as a stitch. Then make single crochet into the same loop with chain 1. And then make single crochet into the next 2 stitches. After you got 3 single crochet, then skip 1 stitch, which is the first front treble crochet stitch, and then make single crochet into the next 5 stitches. After you have made 5 single crochet, then skip 1 stitch and then make single crochet into the next 5 stitches. Keep repeating this around until you reach the end of the row, then I will meet you back again. And after you reach the end of the row, you must have 40 stitches of single crochet, and then we are going to make slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. Next, for row 13, chain 1, turn your work, and make single crochet into every stitch around until you reach the end of the row. Then I will meet you back again. And after you reach the end of the row, then make slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. And now we are done for the body of the phone bag. And next we are going to make the strap. To begin, we are going to attach the yarn into the corner stitch. You have to count 3 stitches at the corner. It is for making the strap. To begin, attach the yarn. For row 1, chain 3. For chain 3, we also count it as a stitch. And next, make the double crochet 2 together into the next stitch. To make the double crochet 2 together, yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now you have 3 loops on your hook. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and now you have 2 loops on your hook. Then yarn over and continue insert the hook into the next loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and now you have 2 double crochet with chain 3 stitch and 3 loops on the hook. Then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Next, for row 2, chain 3. Like I said, chain 3 we also count it as a stitch, and then make the double crochet 2 together into the same loop with chain 3. After you got 2 double crochet in the same loop and 3 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Keep repeating row 2 until you reach row 50, then I will meet you back again. And this is what it looks like after you reach row 50. If you guys want your strap more longer, you can add more rows. But remember, for the stitch of the strap, it will stretch more when you put your phone in the bag. So you just add more row until you got the length above your waist. And after you got your desired length, and next we are going to add one more row and attach the stitch into the second corner of the bag. For row 51, chain 2. Then continue make slip stitch into the second corner. After you have made slip stitch, then make a double crochet into the same loop with chain 2. After you have made a double crochet, then make slip stitch into the corner stitch. After you have made slip stitch, then make one more double crochet into the same loop with chain 2. After you have made double crochet, then make slip stitch into the corner stitch. Then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. And this is what it looks like. You must have 3 stitches at the corner of the back. It's like the other side. For the remaining yarn, you can use darning needle to weave in into the wrong side of the stitch. And now the front back is done, and this is what it looks like. You can add a rose flower on top of this front bag. I will put the link of this rose tutorial down below at the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this tutorial, please don't forget to click like and leave a positive comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye bye.